Next up at UFC Vegas 76, we have the return of just absolute Greek god wrestling beast, Alexandr Romanov, and he's taking on Blagoy Ivanov. Alexandr Romanov, 16-2, 3-2 in his last 5, and he's coming off one of the most embarrassing losses I have ever seen to Alexander Volkov. He's taking on Blagoy Ivanov, 19-5 overall, 2-3 in his last 5, coming off that decision loss to Marcin Tybura. Here's the thing. Breaking down Alexandr Romanov before his last fight was very different than breaking him down now. Before his last fight, this guy was a wrestling beast. He would come forward, he would charge in like a freight train, inevitably take you down, toss you around, do whatever you wanted to, beat you up, and then win that fight. Even in his loss to Marcin Tybura, that first round, he beat the piss out of that guy. He beat the absolute piss out of him. They were at elevation. He got tired. He ended up losing the decision. Then, all excuses, started talking about, wasn't he saying he was like going to gain muscle or like get bigger and stuff like this? And then he actually just got fat as shit.
Well, I don't know.
I thought he was talking about it. Anyway, then he was supposed to fight Alexander Volkov, who's like a little older, a little used up, tall, skinny, a guy you can take down. Everybody loved Alexandr Romanov in that. And then he showed up at weigh-ins looking like me, frankly, but shorter. And just sloppy. Like, you realize he landed 0 punches, not one significant punch, not one regular punch. He landed 0 anything, and he missed 5 takedowns. It was the most embarrassing. I have never seen a fall from grace like that.
It really was only 1 takedown too. I can't believe they counted 5 takedown attempts because it really was one that was like, I think he was in on a single and like just couldn't because Volkov was so goddamn big, just couldn't get him down, and then just kind of went like, well,
yeah.
My work here's done. I think DC even was like, was it that fight? I think it was that fight. DC was like, it looks like he's seen a ghost. Like literally the second he couldn't get a takedown, he was like, oh no.
So he didn't end well for him. It was legit embarrassing. He's taking on Blagoy Ivanov. Blagoy Ivanov is not actually amazing at anything, except
and he's not
his
as
chin.
old as he looks.
Yeah,
you know how old he is?
We'll find out in the next slide.
Me and that guy are the exact same age.
Really? He's 34? What are you, 36? What the hell are you?
Me and that guy are the exact same. That guy's been through a lot.
Look at the hole in his chest.
You guys could be brothers.
He was basically stabbed.
Tell me right now, you're looking at him right now. You guys couldn't be brothers?
No. I'm so much taller. How tall is he?
You guys got the same face.
He's 5'11".
You have the same chin and the same face.
Okay, settle down. I'm taller than both of these dudes.
Holy shit. Anyway. I said brothers, not fucking identical twins.
Well, and the funniest part is my brother is like 5'8". So
he is. I can confirm that. I'm way taller than him.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Way
anyway, Blagoy Ivanov, that hole in his chest, the dude was stabbed like 90% to death and figured it out. Like, he is a survivor. This guy is impossible to get out of there.
Both.
He's got a chin. There are literally highlight reels on YouTube of his
bigger,
chin.
Huh?
Congratulations on the hideous face scar. Yeah, that's awesome for you. Highlight reels of him just getting blasted in the face and nothing happening. He went to a decision. Did you watch that highlight?
No, but I mean, I know what you're talking about. The guy didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. So anyway, he's not amazing at any one thing. He's just super durable, super tough. He can strike. He's got some decent power, good takedown defense, and just refuses to leave. Alexandr Romanov, before the Volkov fight, could grind out a decision, get the takedown, stay on top, beat this guy up. 100% was going to go to a decision. 100%. This Alexandr Romanov that we just saw, that if he doesn't get a takedown immediately, just folds. How could you not pick Blagoy Ivanov? So the pick for me is Ivanov. No bet. I am waiting for weigh-ins. I'm going to have the bet online window open, and I'm going to have a bet ready to go on Ivanov. And if Alexandr Romanov looks like he did in his last fight, bang, that bet's going in. Bang. But if he looks good, no bet. Nobody should be betting on Romanov. No money should be on that side. You can't trust the guy. He's proven it. The only bet here to make is on the Ivanov side, and wait for weigh-ins to do that. We think Jakey boy.
Bang! Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much that is the breakdown. And Blagoy is a guy that beat Fedor in Sambo. So it's not like he's not a skilled guy, you know. So he could come in, defend some takedowns, maybe reverse positions, and actually be a decent fight because his hands actually look pretty quick in his last fight as well. I think he actually is going to have the striking advantage in this fight. I did try to go on the Romanov Instagram to see like what has this guy been doing? Has he been turning around? Has he been training? And he does have some training. He does have some training videos on there. I saw one kind of video or something where he was like, "Oh, I got to work on my boxing." He's in the boxing ring, working his boxing. A lot of it was wrestling again. So he looks like he's still kind of in shape, but I don't think it's really the in shape part. I think it's a mental part, and you really have no idea until somebody gets in there again if they've conquered that mental thing. Because you see, I mean, he was broke mentally. He wasn't physically tired at that point yet. He gave up mentally, and then his body gives up because you mentally you're not there. But I think that Romanov is going to win the first round. I think that he's going to come in, he's going to get the takedown, he's going to win the first round. The issue is I don't think he's going to finish Blagoy. Blagoy knows what he's doing on the ground to stay safe. He will just kind of stall out and just lay on his back, but he knows how to just not be submitted in those type of positions or, TKO'd or whatever. So now you're in the second round. We have no idea. As Angelo has mentioned, we have no idea if Romanov is going to be able to have the success that he's had in the first round, in the second round, in the third round. So for that, if I'm making a pick, I don't have any money yet, but if I'm making a pick, I am going to go with Blagoy because I know what he can do. I know that he can survive, and I know that he can go 2 or 3 rounds. He will get tired, right? But he doesn't quit. He's not a quitter. He's just going to keep working through, but he does get tired. But I know how he's going to react in the second round, in the third round. I have no idea how Romanov is going to react. I think he's going to win the first. He's not going to get the finish, and if he doesn't get the finish, a lot of question marks. So I'm going to go with what I know, and my dude Blagoy Ivanov, baby.
Yeah, listen, I don't disagree. I'm not going to do anything in DraftKings here. Although, Blagoy, if you really do think that Alexandr Romanov is going to quit, not show up, all that stuff, $7,900 is not a bad price because you'll probably get a finish. But I do think Blagoy's not that dangerous. So unless Romanov completely quits on himself, he should be able to either win or survive. So probably fading both sides of this in DraftKings, even though $8,300 feels like a discount on who just a year ago was one of the more dangerous guys in this weight class.
It's, the fact that before 2 fights ago, when he was undefeated, it was like the next big prospect. Francis won't want to fight this guy. If John Jones is coming up to heavyweight, he's not going to want to fight this guy. I mean, he was like being that next guy. And then all of a sudden, he might be an underdog to Blagoy Ivanov by the time Saturday rolls around. The way the odds are moving, he literally could be a dog by Saturday. It's crazy.
It is crazy. So no action from us yet on this fight, but if you want to see all the other action we've got on the other fights or unlock any of the tools that we have to offer, WeWantPicks.com. It's only $10 a month, and there is not a person on this planet offering anywhere near what we're offering, anywhere near that price point. WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member. What?
No, I was going to say, I guess you don't go on OnlyFans very often. There's some good, for just a lot of good $5 pages on OnlyFans. That offer a whole lot more than what we do.
Remember you were supposed to do a fighter OnlyFans review video. What happened with that?
Love happened. I fell in love. I'm a one-man woman.
Okay. Well, congrats, I
I'm
guess.
A one-man woman.
Okay,
what song is that? That's a...
What the hell do I sounds like country music. What about me makes you think I know country songs?
Probably that hillbilly smile.
Probably those fucking teeth.